Nice. Nice. Super. Great, great, great. So, we'll be waiting for some time and we're waiting for other participants to join. Did you enjoy the quiz yesterday? That's great. Easy quiz. Nice. Do you guys have any doubts about the Discord community or facing any issue? Nice, Nandal. It's great to hear. Good, Ashok. How to get recording of the previous session? Yeah, you can message in the general chat and we'll get back to you with the link in your DMs. Guys, we cannot share the session link publicly. So those people who want the link can message us. We'll start with the session at 7:10. Yes, yes. My mic was on. I was not speaking. Vishal. Nandal says today hands-on. Yeah, we'll be covering some hands-on topics. Uh, but the bigger part of on the hands-on in the recon is in scanning and enumeration phase. That is the next phase of the training bootcamp. Budbhushan says how to get recording of previous session. You can message in the general chat on the Discord server, and then we'll get back to you with the link to the previous session. Yeah, Aniket, you can be ready with your systems. I will be giving some tasks, or if anyone is watching without systems, they would be able to understand what I'm doing. Okay, it's 7:10. Let's get started with our session. So today's the session is about the Recon and OSINT. This is the main phase of the full program. Main phase, by that I mean we are gathering information about the target. So we'll learn about different topics here in this session. That is introduction to Recon and OSINT. We'll cover different parts of Recon and what is the difference between the parts. We'll also cover OSINT and some hands-on OSINT quizzes and tasks in this slide. So we are good to go. So first is introduction to Recon. You guys have covered the past session. So I think there was a part where Shubhrajit told you about the Recon. You guys know already about the Recon, right? Nice, Aniket. Nice, Sushal. So those who don't know, I'll be covering Recon again. So Recon is basically gathering information. This is the fundamental term we use to describe Recon is information gathering. When we talk about reconnaissance is a military term used by US military. So reconnaissance is basically means information gathering. We gather information about our target on which we want to perform the full ethical hacking phase on. There are two types of recon, passive and active. Uh, we will be also covering OSINT. OSINT is the abbreviation of open source intelligence. You guys know about open source intelligence? Give me a heads up in the chat. Sudeep says reconnaissance know your target better than they know themselves. Right, Sudeep. Good, Ashok. Nice, nice, nice. Many of you guys know the basic stuff in hacking. Right. So next, we'll be knowing the difference between passive reconnaissance and active reconnaissance. So when talking about passive reconnaissance is not getting into a interaction with the server. Okay. In active reconnaissance, we are in directly contact with the server. Like here is written direct probing of the target. We get into direct contact. Like when I talk about the target, imagine a scenario where I'm in a zoo with a tiger. So a passive reconnaissance is I'll move around the cage and get to know where the tiger is and get to know the location of the tiger. And in active reconnaissance, I will go towards tiger, touch him. That sounds risky. So passive reconnaissance is the one type of reconnaissance I like. Basically, it is basically you are safe. You cannot be detected in passive reconnaissance by the attacker. So the detection risk in passive reconnaissance is low, is very low. And in active reconnaissance, detection risk is high because you are somewhere in the logs. You get detected when you come in directly contact with the server. Uh, in information accuracy, passive reconnaissance can be outdated because passive reconnaissance relies on the outside resources and open source intelligence, basically. The information that is available outside the perimeter of the attack. Like, for example, we can talk about news articles, images, data dumps, like these. Understandable? So in active reconnaissance, information accuracy will be high. This is the basic stuff. The tools used in passive reconnaissance is WHOIS, Shodan, and other OSINT tools. And active reconnaissance, we use NanMap. Those of you, you guys know ZenMap, right? Good, Ashok. So ZenMap is a GUI-based Nmap, and everybody is concerned about legal and ethical concerns. Like like someone might sue you for uh, trying to hack their server or anything like that. So in passive reconnaissance, you are safe. There is a low risk for legal issues because they don't have any proof to sue you. But in active reconnaissance, when you try to scan a target or come in directly contact with the server or the target, you come in logs. Basically, they have something to present in the code that you are trying. So this is a risky phase, active reconnaissance. Active reconnaissance is not advisable to do anywhere. So if you have any contract or any written documentation that states that you can try active reconnaissance on a target, then you can. Then basically you are safe. This is a demonstration of active and passive reconnaissance. Uh, when active reconnaissance, this is my hacker, and this is the computer or server, anything you may think of. So the hacker is directly scanning the server or network. So in this server is the attacker is in directly contact with the computer. So this is called active recon. But in passive recon, information is all available on the internet. Attacker just browses the internet, gathers the information, and he's good to go. Basically, recon phase is about gathering as much information as you need. Like information is the key in this phase, guys. Moving on to next slide. Tell me what type of recon is OSINT in the chat box. Passive, Rishi Sairaj, Ajay Shekhawat, Omkar. Great. Yes, guys, you're right. Sudeep says hack with Google's talk like Sherlock Holmes. Passive. Nice, Sudeep. I completely agree. Yes, you guys are right. It's passive. Next is the power of passive recon. We'll gain deeper insights into passive recon. So, talking about passive recon, it is a process of gathering information about a target without directly interacting with its systems. So, what do you guys think we do in passive reconnaissance? Tell me some steps. Though you can see here, but tell me something that you do in passive reconnaissance. How is great like Shodan IO? We'll be talking about Shodan IO in the later slides, Ashraf. Dorking, image OSINT. Yes, Ashok, we'll be also talking about image OSINT, and we have challenges about image OSINT. Pranav says SQL map. SQL map is not a type of passive reconnaissance, I would say, Pranav, because SQL map is directly in contact with the server. SQL map you perform on a database, and that database is on the server. So you basically get logged somewhere. So SQL map is not a type of passive recon. MITM. To to make things clear to you guys, MITM attack is also not a passive attack because on a network, yes. So on a network, you are already on the network to perform MITM. The network is being logged. If the network is not being logged, then you are good to go with MITM. It is a passive attack. But also in MITM, the two persons which you are intercepting the conversation between, they know because you, yes, yes, social engineering is a completely passive attack. DNS records, IP void. Nice, you guys know. That's great to see. So read their LinkedIn profile. It is also a passive attack. Basically, actually perform a passive reconnaissance on me. I would think that how can I perform a passive reconnaissance on me? So I would go to my LinkedIn profile and browse news article. There are none out, but yes, I can browse. Interviews you have given, okay. Public government records, yes. There's the mine. Look at the photos, social media. Social media is basically the most used passive reconnaissance method nowadays. You can guys are there out posting anything. So a person can know anything about you if they're on your social media. Right, guys. See, search their company's name or should and yes, we'll be talking about this in later slides. Okay, seems exactly like OSINT. But you guys, do you guys know there is a difference in passive reconnaissance and OSINT also? Anyone? Anyone to tell me the difference between OSINT and passive reconnaissance? OSINT is a type of passive reconnaissance. I'll correct you, Aniket, here. OSINT and passive reconnaissance are not same, but they have some differences. They are similar, I would say. OSINT is a big part of information gathering, and passive reconnaissance comes under OSINT. Like in the scope here, it shows that OSINT is broad, used in cybersecurity journalism, and passive reconnaissance is narrow. I would like to tell you that OSINT does not have any scope. It is wide. And in passive reconnaissance is all about digging the information about the server or network. It is specific. Understanding? Yes, Aniket. Good. So the purpose of OSINT is gather public intel. But in passive reconnaissance, we gather information about the target. This is scope specific. We are not digging any other information about the target. We are specifically digging information about the machine or the network of the target. When it comes to interaction, OSINT no direct interaction, and passive also does not have any interaction with the target. In OSINT, it covers people, companies, everything related to a person. Like if you want to hack me, you'll basically search anything, everything about me, where I go, where I walk, where I jog, where I live, everything. But if you want to hack my network and hack my computer, you will gather specific information about what system I use, what network, what type of network I use, do I use a VPN or not? If I'm hosting any website, what are the datas related to that website? Clear? If this thing is clear to you, message a yes in chat box, please, because this is a crucial information. Great. Guys, you can ask me to explain it again if you don't understand. Feel free to ask me to repeat. Tribal stalking. Nice, Nandlal. Yes, Ajay says repeat. So, Ajay, I'm basically explaining you the difference between OSINT and passive reconnaissance. Imagine I give you a assignment that you try to hack me. Then what is the first thing you would do? You want to hack me as in a person, as in a person. When it comes to hacking a person, you you gather the information about where he lives, what he does, what are his habits. You gather information about the habits. So OSINT is specific to the person. Like you need to gather as much information as you need. There is no scope of gathering information in OSINT. And in passive reconnaissance is scope passive. Passive reconnaissance is scope specific. Sorry for my mispronunciation. It is about passive reconnaissance. Did you understand? So OSINT is only related to persons or specific persons. I'm not telling you that it is specific to a person. I'm telling you that it doesn't have a scope. Ajay, everything you gather as an information without interacting to the target is considered in OSINT. Sir, how a social engineering can be active? It's requiring information with the target. Yes, when you in social engineering, when you talk to the target, like you are impersonating something, like you are acting like a lone guy and calling me that what is your Aadhaar number and what is your credentials and what is your credit card number for processing the loan. This is a active attack, I would say, because you're interacting with me directly. OSINT is the root of all the other methods and techniques. Like, yes, Ajay, Nanlal is saying right. Did you understand, Ajay? Now that's good. Okay, we'll proceed. So, when working on tools for passive recon, we have who is basically every one of you, I think, knows who is. Who is basically a tool that gathered information about the registrars of a server. Like when you buy a domain, you get to know, you basically feed some information to the registrar when you register a domain. The information is kept hidden, but with whois records, you can gain access to when the domain was registered and how much time is left before it expires, like MITRE attack frameworks. Right, Pranav, using sock puppet. Nice, Ashok. Netcraft. Yes, Netcraft. We will be also covering Netcraft here. Shodan, the Harvester, Census, and ReconNG. So moving on to who is you can gather these information which are very juicy together about a target. Guys, who is we are, in this we are doing passive reconnaissance. We are gathering information about specific to the target. So we can gather about domain status, registrar information, creation and expiration date, domain ID, and updated date. We will be covering the hands-on part when I basically explain all the tools. Then we'll be going through each of the tools hands-on. Netcraft tools basically gives you a very good kind of information. Like it has threat map, site report, search DNS. Most popular site contains the most popular sites users visit all over the world. And we can look at the site reports, basically gain deeper insights about the server. Shodan. So now it's time. Let's go through who is. I'll just share my terminal screen. My screen is visible now, guys. We'll be using Kali in this. Give me a yes in the chat if you can see, if you are able to see the screen. Nice. Is anyone else having sound issue or just me? I'm able to hear. I'm not able to hear anything. Check the system audio. It's working. Hmm. How to know if passive info that I gather is correct info about my victim and no one plays in it? Basically, your sources come into play here. If you have good sources and you know about the sources, you believe in the sources, then you will get good information. Basically, I'm telling you to gather information from trusted sites like Shodan, right? Can you make your presentation screen big? This is the only size, Chanukya, we can present. I think the font is smaller. We'll keep that in mind in the next slides, next sessions. Please increase the font of, yes, yes, font of the terminal I can increase. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. When it comes to terminal size, I can increase. Now you're able to see my screen. I'll just make this little smaller. Okay, first we'll go through is who is, right? So I'll just use Microsoft in my demonstration because it is passive recon. So Microsoft doesn't know that I'm trying to gather information about it. So I'll basically explain all the tags here one by one. Uh, Talking about the domain name is Microsoft.com, registry domain ID. This tag tells you about the ID of the registrar. It is unique for every domain. Registrars, who is server, who is mark monitor. You can go onto this server and gather information about the server. This is the URL, and basically you can gather many informations. But nowadays, the registrar information or the address and phone number like these are redacted from the whois records, so you basically cannot access them. You can access when you mail. When you email on, there is an email header here. Yes, you can email on this restaurant email and gain deeper insights if you have only the contract of scanning or performing the reconnaissance. They'll check. So this is basically a small kind of information, but crucial, like a registry expiry date. This is the expiry date I was talking about. When these expires, company needs to renew the domain. So this is who is. Then next we'll be talking about the netcraft tools. So I'll just switch my screen here. Yes, guys. It is a VM, so it is working pretty slow. So bear with me. We'll go to netcraft. Netcraft research tools. I'll make my screen bigger. We'll go to site reports. Basically, the basic use of this site report is netcraft allows you to scan or gather information about any domain on this website. Like I'll search for Microsoft.com, and this will give me all a fraction of subdomains and a site report like this. Like site title, this is blocked because of obviously because of some WAF or web application firewalls. Domain, this is the same information that you got from the whois. So this is a way you can verify the information. If two or more sources are giving you the same information, it is worth relying on that information, right? This is the IPv4 address, IPv6 address, ASN. Uh, you guys know what is ASN, autonomous systems? Message in the chat if you know about the ASNs. No, Kishan says no. No. Ankit says no. Okay, I'll explain. ASNs basically are a fraction of IPs that companies buy. Like I have an IP, like I'll create a dummy IP, 132.168.192.99. Like this is a dummy IP that I created, and ASN is basically 132.167.192.0. This should come here. Yes. So this IP block, basically this all the IPs from 0 to 99. These are 99 IPs. Okay. All the IPs a company buys for its use. Okay. These are called ASNs. ASNs are also given numbers like AS8075. All the IPs belong to Microsoft. that Microsoft. You can you can also search for ASNs on internet, like ASNs of Microsoft, like this. Hosted domains is 2 lakhs. No, no, it's not 2 lakhs, it's 27 lakhs. 20 lakhs, 27 lakh IP are already bought by Microsoft from the limited IP pool of IPv4. Like this is a range that has been bought by Microsoft SA proprietary limited, number of IP 65,000. This is fully bought by Microsoft. Nobody can use it other than Microsoft. If you understand that concept, drop me a yes in the chat box so I can know. Good. Amit says it is used for WAN connectivity. Yes, WAN is wide area network and to establish border gateway protocol connectivity. Yes, 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 Amit. This is pretty high stuff, which we will be not presenting in these slides, as majority of the students. ASN is the number using for any organ. Yes, yes. Range of IP address. Yes, like a subnet. Ahmed, yes, right. From where we can able to buy it. Actually, ASNs are brought from there is a firm that manages all the IP addresses distributed all over the world. So you need to contact them and buy that, Nanlal. Ephraim says, I'm not able to understand. So I'll repeat, yes. ASNs are basically a IP block. IP block bought by a company. Like I create a company, Rishabh Infosec, and I buy a IP range like 192.168. I know these are private IPs, but okay, for demonstration purposes, I'm telling you that 192.168.0 to 99. Like I buy IPs, I buy 100 IPs, like 192 dot these IP all belong to me. I can only use these IPs. Nobody else can use these IPs. This is what I'm telling. Now I think you'll be able to understand. The same IP can be taken. No, autonomous system. Yes, Amit. No IP. They have a record of IPs that they are lending out to. IP spoofing. IP spoofing is a case, but I don't think they have. I understand now. Thank you. Yes, yes, thank you. Anytime. Yes, IP spoofing is a case, but that can be detected. It is not that worth of spoofing any IP. Like if you spoof any Microsoft IP, you you don't have any reason, first of all, and you don't need to spoof Microsoft's IP. Like what it is giving you to spoof Microsoft's IP? You will not be able to establish contact with the internet. That will be on your local network, right? So we have been on off track. We'll get to Netcraft. Okay. So these are this SPF. These SPF is email security framework. We will not go deeper into it. SPF, DMARC, these are all related to email security, guys. Like many of you, I don't see many of you, but I in the past was very interested in spoofing emails. Like I would like to send emails to you from the account of Bill Clinton. So these come in handy when that is happening. These are the protectors in email security. DMAR. You can gain deeper insights into it. If you ask me, I can also share resources for that. We'll just stick to Netcraft for now. Another tool I will search is search DNS. Anybody can tell the full form of DNS in the chat? Domain name system. Oh, many of you have confusions in the server and system. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay, okay. So to correct you, DNS is domain name system. Those who are writing server, please revise your DNS full form. So I'll be writing here Microsoft. So here I have all the subdomains. Basically, these subdomains are well-known ones. You also have a site ranking here, like www.microsoft.com is on the 55th rank all over the world. First seen, like first seen also gives you some information that most if I have anyone in the audience that is a bug hunter, you know that this is a very crucial domain. Like it is being used from very long time. So you can have some functionalities that are not being used or hidden here. That is a vast different topic. But you can also see the net block like Akamai Technologies. Akamai Technologies, for your knowledge, is a web application firewall. It is a firewall company. Oh, I clicked on it. Sorry. And OS. You also get a site report. We previously saw the site report page. It will redirect to you on that. Like this is. These are all information. So these are a type of passive reconnaissance, guys. Okay. We have limited time, so I'll not go deeper into Netcraft. Next, we have Shodan. Go to Shodan and show. Oh, I'm not logged in. Let me log in first. Basically, when it comes to explaining you about Shodan, Shodan is basically a search engine for hackers. That's what all everybody say. So I'll tell you that Shodan is a directory of all the devices that are connected to internet. Like everything that is connected to internet is can be found via Shodan. Anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. Anything connected to internet can be found via Shodan. So here I'll just try a basic docs for your knowledge also. Docs are available in the slides. So after the session, those who want the slide can ask for the slides. So one doc has has a screenshot doc. This is good to find the hidden camera, not hidden cameras, cameras that are equipped with internet capabilities. 554 is the default port that the cameras use. Yeah, I need to log in, guys. Wait a minute. Oh, basic problem. Okay, now I'm signed in. I'll just use my dork here. It basically states has screenshot that the request, the communication between the camera and the server has a screenshot attached to the request. I'm just breaking the command to you. Like when I search with this doc, it returns me the camera like this. You guys can see. Tell me. Return with a yes in the chat. Yeah. Good. 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 Yes. Sudan is free. Yes. Suraj says how to get the PDF of slides. You can ask for in the general channel of the Discord. What is the meaning of the rank? Wookie. Wookie is asking for the meaning of the rank in the netcraft, I think. So in netcraft, the rank is the most visited website. Like in all over world, the most visited website is Google, I think. So it is ranked on one. Coming back to Shodan, here we get IPs of the public facing cameras and a image like this. So these are also passive reconnaissance methods. Also, what you can do to narrow your results here is just set a dork here for a country or for a area. Then you will be able to see the cameras in that area, specific area, and then you can see if your target has a public facing camera. If your target is has having a public facing camera, that might be a plus point, and then you can report it to that person. Guys, we are talking about ethical hacking in this boot camp. We will not be teaching any offensive black hat hacking. So please don't try it. Okay. When talking about the another dork, we'll use product. Uh, when using product is basically asking to return the request that are coming from a specific web server. Product is a version name of the web server. Like we have two main web servers, Apache and Nginx. These are web servers. Like these are all the web servers. So these are dorks. Also, if you want to find any admin panel or any website or any IP or any area, so you can use HTTP title, or you can, and if you want to find any directory listing, you can find index of flash. This dork will list no results found. There is, I think, some typo here. Yeah, like these are all the requests which have the title index of. Uh, Let me tell you, index of is the title when there is any directory listing. Like when I create a file sharing server, then I'm able to see the index of slash title. So these are, I think, I'm going in a direction very hard. So I'll just keep myself here. Any of you wants me to go further in Shodan? Can message. Oh, pretty enthusiastic about Shodan. Where are we able to see this access from those CCTVs? These are continuous relays, continuous request with the photos. So whenever you note down a IP and you come in contact with the IP, these are being updated regularly. Your dorking skill. Can you tell some ways to enumerate wildcard subdomains? Yeah, yes. I can. We'll be working on in next census slides. I'll be telling that. So I'll just tell you one more dork that is for databases. Or any of you know PHP my domain admin panels? Yes, from Shodan. Yes. So PHP my admin is basically an admin panel for managing PHP applications. So we can look for PHP public PHP my admin panels, and in normal use PHP my admin panels have default access, default credentials. Developers do not change the credentials for PHP my admin. So we'll just look for any if we find it. PHP my. I think it will give us. Yes, PHP my admins. This is a server in Singapore and this is in Italy. We got 45,000 results. So these are public facing PHP my admin servers. Here is a header. Here the request, full request. Like server, it is using Nginx and Nginx. Nginx, basically many servers use Nginx because I'll tell you just a short difference between Apache and Nginx. Nginx is way faster than Apache, but Apache gives you more functionality over Nginx. That is why many of these use Nginx. Okay, guys, that's all for Shodan. Next, we'll be working on the Harvester. Harvester is an open source tool. So also it takes time to respond. So I have already ran the query. I'll just share the query. Yeah, I'm sharing my Kali screen now. Just remove this. Yes. So basically, what command I ran that time was this. I'll break the command to you. The harvester is the command name. D is the flag, and you give domain after D. Dash D, and your domain you want to scan. B is for source. Like a source you want to scan your domain for. It has many sources like Google, Bing. Also, guys, the harvester uses many API keys. You how many of you know API? What is an API? You guys know API? Devanshu Kabra has raised a hand. Devanshu, you want to speak something or explain what is API? Routing. Program spelling is wrong, but Vinay is correct. Application programming interface. Yes. Vinay, you're right. Up to basic level. Helps to communicate from SCR to source to destination. Okay, explain more about API. API is application programming interface. API lets you communicate from a client to a server. Like API is basically a type of authentication. Like I have a server and I have my API key. API key, when I send my API key to my server, it uh, it knows that I am the owner is here. This request is from the owner. of my server. So it sends all the information to me. Also, websites use API keys to authenticate legitimate customers. Was I able to tell you or make you understand? A set of rules that allows different software applications to communicate. Yes, yes, yes. Right. API is the mediator between client and server. Okay, we can see that. Token of auth. Yes, basically. Ja is great. Are all keys are sensitive? Yes, all API keys are sensitive. You guys are amazing. You guys know everything. Nice. So we can also write feed the harvester API keys so that the harvester can extract information from that like virus total. Virus total is an example. Uh, it is a passive reconnaissance website which has a database of information. When you give the API key of the virus total to the harvester, the harvester is able to get the information from the virus total. Okay, your harvester tool becomes more powerful when you give the API keys of that uh, websites to the harvester. So we'll be talking about that. So here, the L flag gives you a restriction that to return only 100 links or 100 outputs in the output. Okay, so this is about the harvester. I'll just show you the result of the harvester. Cat. These are the subdomains about that the harvester returned. This is a IP and basically bug hunters stuff, but useful to gather information. This is a subdomain of Microsoft. Everything is a subdomain and proceeded with a IP. Guys, we have IP of the servers on these domains. There are many. There are many. So you can use the harvester for subdomain gathering also. Subdomain gathering is also a part of passive reconnaissance. How can we get this API key? API key when you sign up on a platform, like for example, VirusTotal, when you sign up, you get an option to fetch or create a API key, and then you can copy and feed it to the harvester to scene. On Tor, IP masking and jumping can be a part of ANS. No, 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 no. All the IPs used in Tor are not a part of any ASN. So basically, you cannot get any IP of ASN already assigned ASN on Tor. No, no, no. IP keys, API keys don't change like session IDs. API keys are generated and have a valid time. Like in 1 month they may expire, in 2 months they may expire. Yes. Was I able to explain your query, Aniket? Yes. Okay, thanks. So this was the harvester. Next will actually it is 8:05. This is a short break, 5 minutes break. You guys can have water or anything. We'll be back at 8:10. And the second part of the session will move a bit faster. So we have many slides left. We have to work on OSINT. OSINT is a pretty much big topic. So okay, guys, see you on 8:10. Or you can ask doubts in the chat also. I'm here only. Time for Kit Kat. Yes, Wookie, you can have your Kit Kat. Guys, any suggestions for the second second part of the session. Like any language barriers you are facing? Should I use more Hindi? I can also speak in Hindi. Any script tools for OSINT that you can suggest from Git? Yes, I'll be sharing that also, Amit. Can you summarize the theory part of today in short? I think Manish, you joined late. I can. Basically, we were just talking about the recon phase. Recon has two types, passive and active. And basically the difference between passive and OSINT. Passive is more of the information about like more of the information related to the target server's technical information. And OSINT has has no scope, first of all, but it relates to the information sent by it relates to the information related to the person. And we have gone through some tools. Sorry for late, but thank you so much for. Yeah, we also have gone through some tools like first was Whois, and then Netcraft, Shodan, Harvester, and in the next part we'll go through Senses and ReconNG. It's subdomain enumeration. Tor for reconnaissance, any demo. Tor for reconnaissance, no Nandlal. Actually, showcasing Tor, I think, is a pretty big thing to do in a webinar. Also, you can contact me or message me on Discord. I can guide you on Tor. Can we have the recording? Sir, can you share any practice sites for real OSINT? Yes, Aniket, we'll be doing that in the session itself. Also, I'll be sharing some practice sites and some Twitter communities for to practice OSINT. I'll just get my water bottle. Hello, guys. Manish, tell me about Sock Puppet for further sessions. Sock Puppet is not included in this session, but may include in the later sessions. We'll look into it. Newsletter. Rajinder, can you explain what about newsletter you are asking? Acha, any suggestions for newsletters for OSINT? I'll be sharing communities for OSINT, not newsletters. Newsletters, I think LinkedIn is a good source to get cybersecurity news, and YouTube. Okay, guys, let's start. We'll be working with census now. No, first we can go through ReconNG. ReconNG is basically free and open source tool for reconnaissance. Uh, you guys have heard of Metasploit. Uh, it is it is famous for its usability and modular structure, same as ReconNG. ReconNG is also modular. You can install modules, you can add task files, you can add other, you can basically automate, and there are many functionalities in ReconNG. It is similar to Metasploit. Also, a fact or just a small information, it is written in Python. So we'll be working on ReconNG now. ReconNG is started with a recon/ng dash, and this is ReconNG. It has basically workspaces. Workspaces is like a table you work on. There are tables divided. Like you create a table. I'm about to create. I have already created a table for you. I'll just list all the commands used. I can share that in the cheat sheet channel on the Discord for ReconNG. Okay, guys, you can find it there. Workspaces list. There are two workspaces. Example is the one I created. You can see time, date, today. Okay, so I'll be using example workspace. Okay, now you can see the text changed from default to example. Actually, the first thing you can see them all the modules that you can import. It is known by the keyword marketplace in ReconNG. Oh, search as a typo. Guys, for formatting purposes, I had to, yes. Okay, these are all the Recon, uh, what I would say, Recon modules that you can import, like discovery information, interesting files. We'll be using this one for. Also, you can see the status installed and updated on these. You also have D and K. D is for dependencies and K is for API keys. Like you will have a star here if you need to install any dependencies, or you will have a star here if you want if you need to install any keys for this to work. Okay, like this module, census email address. Census email address wants you to install a dependency and also provide a API key in order to work. Okay, we'll be using this discovery info disclosures that basically this is a module that returns you with the interesting files that it founds related to the server. And this is installed. Uh, I'll just tell you the command to install and then we'll go. Okay. The command is marketplace uh, install, and then you write the module name, which is like this. Okay, so I'll be going with the top one module. This is discovery info disclosure. Interesting. Discovery info disclosure and interesting files like this. I already have this installed, so okay, it has installed it again, but that's okay. So okay, now I have to load this module. So for that, I'll use marketplace marketplace load. Hmm. No, no, no. That's the incorrect one. Module. Module load. I installed discovery one. Yes. Modules load and then the name. Like it shows interesting files. This is the module loaded. Okay, guys. I can see the installed modules like list modules, 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 search. It will list all the modules that I have installed. So it provides you options. Options list interesting files has source. Source is set to Microsoft.com, and this is required. Okay, everything is set, already set. I had set this up in the morning today. So this is already set up. Uh, you can set things like options set source and then the domain domain name here. Okay, we can use this. Basically, I'll just run this and you will see the it has found a robots.txt. It has found a sitemap.xml, but it is not verified. I'll just look at the chat now. Everything Sam you are doing, like using tools and all, it is part of field, like exactly the working professionals are doing for this, their daily task. Yes, this is a part of the workflow, but this is not all the part of the workflow, right? We will be going through the real part of the workflow in this boot camp, so pay attention. Sir, what is the command to set options? Yeah, set options. I can comment in the chat. Options set source. Yeah, I replied to you in the chat. So it is completed. It has also saved the files to the this location. You can go through it. One interesting files found. It is referring to the robots file, guys. Okay, guys. That's all with Recon NG. We have limited time, so I'll just move on. I'll exit it. I'll just move on with the slides now. Okay. So here are all the that all the student, but these are also working, and you can try them as we are short on time. Everything is in the slides, so you can access the slides and get these. API keys file is also written here. You can add your basically census is a second Shodan. It is similar to Shodan, so I'll not be showing. One person was asking about the wildcard domains. This is the query that you can use to get the wildcard domains on census. We have only half an hour left, so I'll not be going through the hands-on part on census. We have more interesting part to perform hands-on on is OSNT. So before that, did you guys get it to check that? I have a question. Comment the answer in the chat box. Here is your question. Let's go, guys. I'll see how many of you can answer that question. Nice, too many bees. Wow, amazing. Many of you are paying attention. Nice, it's good to see. Yes, 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 guys. B is the correct answer. Yes, B. Now working on the active recon part. Active recon part is basically interacting with the target. Like this GIF shows you well that you can be seen by the target, right? Active recon is like ringing every doorbell in the neighborhood to see who answers. This is about active recon. You come in contact with the server, you get logged. But the major part active recon plays is it gives you more juicier information than passive recon ever can, and you have trust. It gives you always the right information. So you may choose now what recon you want to perform. It is better to do both information gathering as a whole. So the tool basically it is general tools used in Nmap is like in active recon is Nmap. Auto recon is a OSCP level tool. It was created for OSCP. So you may guys go. It is basically everything automated and good, and it is available for free and open source tool on GitHub. If you ask, we can also send it in the resources channel on the Discord channel, Discord server. Okay, and many more. You know how many tools are there out for Recon? Okay, guys, there are two interesting questions for you. Many of you will not have the answer to these. Yes, yes. Pranay, yes, we'll send it. Ahmed. Nice, Ahmed. Well tried. Krish, Bash, Go, Lua. Great, great. Ruby. C. Sanjay. Shell script. C. C++. Lua. Okay. Okay. I'll answer that for you. Many of you caught it. You're right. Nmap is written in C language. That is why it is fast. It provides you many flags and it is robust. It doesn't provide you with wrong information, right? And the NAC scripts by the Nmap is written in Lua. Lua is a scripting language. You guys can search about it. It is a good language to learn. Okay, I think I have made myself clear. So actually, we'll be covering about active recon in the next session, which is scanning and enumeration, right? So be excited for the next session. There will be more hands-on and you'll gain deeper insights into active recon. It will be a great session, guys. Trust me. Now is the OSINT part, the major part. Okay, we'll get into OSINT tools. What is OSINT? OSINT stands for Open Source Intelligence, which basically means gathering information publicly accessible. OSINT is like being a digital detective. There is no scope of gathering information. You can do anything to gather information. Okay, nice. We have tools differentiated. These are the list of tools. For email gathering, the harvester can be used. The harvester contains a module that can be used that gathers email. Okay, guys. Uh, like the harvester has modules for email gathering built in. You need to do you just need to provide it with the domain, and it will gather all the emails related to that domain from either be it LinkedIn, either be it from the website, either be it from the domain who is. It will gather everything. You can try the harvester. It is a great tool for domain info. We have done Whois, and DNS dumpster is also a good tool for infrastructure. When you need to gain deeper insights into Shodan, into infrastructure, you can use Shodan instances. We have showed it to you. When talking about the advanced OSINT techniques, when talking about the OSINT, advanced OSINT techniques will be just the as the topic says, level up hacking data like a pro. Okay, guys, tell me how many of you noticed the techniques spelling was wrong in the last slide in the chat. Now, Pravalika, Wookie, nice. Neha, nice. Great. Shahad, great. Great, guys. You guys have the capability to be a great OS center. Guys, it was not by mistake, it was intentionally to check that how many of you have the skill set of being doing a great OSINT investigation. Like this kind of attention to detail you need to be a to gather more information or gather, I would say, correct information in OSINT investigation. Great. Keep going, guys. So we'll be working on message OSINT now. देखा बट मुझे लगा कल जैसा इसमें नो 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 Nanlal, you got us wrong this time. Okay, we'll begin with image OSINT as we are short on time. We have only 15 minutes left to end this session. To begin with the attendance part, so we'll begin with image OSINT. I'll just show you each and every tool I have listed here. Also, you'll be getting more information on Google Street View. Also, this is very useful for CTFs. If you guys know about CTFs or play CTFs, this will be a game changer for you. I'll just share my screen for this. So first of all, we'll go with the Google Street View. Guys, how many of you uh, know the headquarter of Twitter? Uh, Show you a good, uh, I would say good, a good technique to see the time intervals in the past, like what was there on in 2008. Okay, so we'll search it on Twitter headquarters. It is not found. Twitter headquarters is this. I'll find it in Google Maps. So when we go into Street View, this is Street View. You can switch it with this button. I'll go to this, and this one is the Twitter headquarters. You can see what was here or how was this building in 2012 or 2016, like this. Like in 2017, there was Twitter written on this before the Elon Musk took took control of Twitter. In 2023, there was a black clock and Twitter written here. But in 2024, there is no Twitter written here after the merger and conversion of Twitter into X. Like you can see in 2014, there is a Twitter written here. Basically, looks the same. Building looks the same, but there are different changes. How many of you knew this functionality? Tell me in the chat. Puri Raku. Nice. You got to learn something new today, but not in India. Yes, 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 Sanjay. Not know, but found it interesting. Yes, that is why I have included in this slide. It was interesting for me too. How to open it? Please repeat. Yes, yes. Uh, I'll just. This is the basic Google Maps interface. I'll go into the right bottom corner. This person is uh, jumping when I come across, and just click it. Then you'll able to see the blue lines. Like click on the blue line anywhere. I'll click here and it will open. Then on the top left corner, you will see more dates. When you click on see more dates, basically a timeline appears in the bottom. You can scroll through the timeline and check. Like this is good. This seems interesting. Wow, that's a great car. Anyways, let's get back to the slides. Okay, guys, also Google Maps we have covered. We have also TinEye and Yandex. Yandex is also a reverse image searching tool. We can search for basically. I would ask Shubhrajit, can you please post that image in the okay, guys, one image is there which I will be performing OSINT on. That image will be posted in the Discord also. So if anybody wanna try, you can try alongside me. I'll just show you the image first. Let me just find it out here. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is the image I'll be using. It will appear here in a short time. Okay, this is the image. I've searched for a image that is a landscape, and this is the actual image that I have performed OSINT on in a CTF, guys. This is a real CTF image. So first of all, first basic, uh, first basic protocol about solving CTF or image OSINT challenges is just you wanna observe something unique in this picture. Like you have a church here, if you guys can see, or I'll just wait. Just 2 minutes, guys. I'll show you. Okay, this is the image. You can see a church here, you can see a long building, and you can see water here. These are the specific points you need to note down in a picture. And then you can see for similar pictures, like this has a longer building, this has a church and water body near it. This also has a water body near it. Okay, like this. So Yandex shows you similar results, but language, this is not human readable, human. This is not a language you can read when you are from India. This is, I think, Russian. Yandex is also a Russian platform, so we'll not use Yandex. We'll use Google Image. With Google Images. This will be your uh, partner in solving CTF challenges or image OSINT, like this. This gave you a exact location of the port of Manus. This is exactly the location, like this you can see. Okay, guys. We can also look into the street view of this, and we can see the long building. Like this is the church. This is here is the building, and this is a water body. Like if we move closer, God, I need to go to here. Yeah, this is the building, and there is the church. I'll show you. There is a church. If anybody saw, wait a minute. That is the church. This is the building, and there is the port. So this was basically, yes, awesome for forensic finding clues. Yes, and the doc number was it? Port de Manus, right? Yes, CID. Okay, guys. So we're a little bit short on time. So what we'll perform now is we'll learn Google Docking. Many of you are pro in Google Docking, I think, but I'll just make you more proer, I would say. Okay. So this is a Google hacking database. This contains all the docs used by real people and uploaded here. If they can access any sensitive information, you can use this doc. This is, I'll break the doc to you. This is site. Use only github.com to search for begin OpenSSH private key. OpenSSH private key is a very confidential private key which you cannot share with anyone. It is basically unique to you. So if it is basically checking if anyone has posted their private key on GitHub by mistake, never, nobody does it intentionally. It is always by mistake. So the second one I'll break to you, it is telling that the extension, that should be NIX, and same begin OpenSSH private key. It is searching for a private key with the extension of NIX. So basically, all the docs are present in the slides. You can see the slides, you can go through the slides, and it will be very useful for you. Now I'm presenting the slides again. Here's the same image. You have it in the slide also. These are the docking Google Docs. Now we'll be looking into how OSINT owned an organization. Means how is a real world, it is a real world case, how OSINT led to a very important investigation and very crucial information being leaked. This is about the Starva heat map leak, and it also exposed the US militarily. It exposed the US military operations and hidden camps on the world's map, and it was accessible by everybody. So it was a pretty big much issue. For context, it happened in 2017. A company named Starwa. Starwa is a basically a company which tracks steps of humans. Steps, basically steps, GPS location. Like if you jog, if you wear a smart watch, you have GPS in on your hand. It basically tracks your location, like how many steps you have walked, or what is the intensity of the walk or jog you are doing. So it is just basically GPS data, nothing malicious, right? Next, what happened is to show off the people that the people are his competitors, that people are using the Starwa app. The company showed presented a map, a heat map of how many people are using Starwa and where the people are using most. So I, the company posted a heat map, and security researchers found that wow, and the company was like, "Oops, we just posted," and it was a big security issue. It also leaked some confidential private operations of US military. Like this was like the heat map of that the company posted. It is also publicly accessible. You can just search on Google Starwa heat map, and you will be you will get to know, and you will have access to this heat map. Okay. Okay. Now, what was discovered using this OSINT alone? This was active jogging routes inside military bases in Afghanistan was found. Like basically, if a GPS location is being shown to anybody, there must be someone there, right? So that was about the real case study. And now the practice resources and challenges for you, the part you have been waiting for. And basically, we are heading towards the end of this presentation. I have written the Twitter community of cybersecurity keeps posting challenges for OSINT. Be active on, if you want to practice your OSINT skills, be active on Twitter, guys. I personally use this link to practice my image OSINT skills. Will be playing two games here of GeoGuessr. And if any of you can guess the location, these are the some resources, and I'll just share my screen. Wait a minute. Okay, guys. Port Demanus. Yes, sir. Oh, I know about that site. Great Wookie. Keep it up, guys. Content provided is important. Thanks for the response, guys. Means a lot. Let's go with the presentation. That game. Okay. It is GeoGuessr. I have the chat open on my side, so I'll be seeing through all the messages, and we'll make it to India since most of you are from India. We'll play. You have to guess the location which is the nearest to the street view. Okay, guys, all clear? Proceed with the yes in the chat, please, if you are all clear and we are good to start the game. Yes, 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 yes. Nice, great, guys. Okay, so what is the first approach is to also this is a loophole that you can see the road name and you can search on Google, but this is to practice your voice skills. You need to ignore that. Okay, by seeing the houses. Hmm. There's a board. There's a board. I think it is of Airtel Extreme. Okay, what do you guys say? Code or go to address dashboard. Okay, this is 323. This is what is readable, but not exactly. There are also boards. We can move ahead. These are ACT fiber advertisements. Okay. Anybody can guess it by language? Oh, car number. Car number, I think they are redacted already. Yeah, they are hidden. We cannot see the car numbers, right? Anybody that can identify this? Karnataka, Telugu, Tamil Nadu, Google Translate, Kannada. Okay, we'll be going with Karnataka, as most of you are saying Karnataka. So we'll just pick any location in Karnataka. I think when we'll see, guys. Yes, it is in Karnataka. It is majorly from Bangalore, guys. Great, great, guys. We'll play another round. You guys are doing great. Oh my God, this is what do I see? Any suggestions? Wow, very interesting. Make it in Africa. Okay, 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 Ahmed. Next one game will be from Africa. Let's see if you can guess. This is the sixth street. Okay, there's nothing to look here. We can see. Okay. I think there is written Sri Tullukam Tunai. Kame. What you guys can see is there are large banana trees. I think it's from south. This is Let's go there. I think that home has a good number plate, name plate, I would say. Guys, you can also take help from this, like, oh, okay, language. Where is this language spoken in India? Karnataka again, Mangalore maybe. Tamil, Tamil, Telugu. Someone around makes it easier, right? Yes, that is why I'm going through the chat. Tamil, Chennai. Okay, okay, Karthik. Chennai, Tamil. Ghana, Chennai. Most of you are saying Kerala, not Kerala. I'm from Kerala. Pranav, okay. Try Ghana, Africa. Most of you are saying Tamil Nadu and Chennai, so we'll go with Chennai. Right. Okay, guys, we'll move with Chennai. Chennai. Wow, great guess, guys. Only 20 kilometers away. Wow, interesting. Great, guys. You guys are great. We'll just do one last from Africa. It is interesting. Okay, we have South Africa. Okay, we'll try. We'll try Ghana if it is. Okay, we have Ghana. We'll try Ghana. Cape Town. Wow. Yes. Wow. The worst it can do is to provide you with a street view of a highway. There's nothing to see here. I think just move a bit so we can see something. By that we can identify or make a guess. N1. N1, I think this is a national highway one. There is something, there is a board, I think. Any guesses, guys? Move forward, sir. There is a board. Left side buildings. Board is there, sir. Billboard. Okay. Or yes. No is the future of paint. This is an advertisement board. How can you uh, get to? Okay, there are boards. I will just move ahead. We also have a hint portion. Guys, I'll just get a hint. Okay, hint is this. Tell me one name from Accra and Lomé. Whichever uh, suggestions will be more, I'll just go with that town. Tema. It's N1 highway. Wakanda. Tema. Tema. Okay, Tema. Yeah, we can see N1. N1 is between Lomé and Accra. So it is basically I will just go in the middle because we cannot see any of the cities from here. So I will go just here. I'll guess. Wow. Okay, exactly. It was exactly Tema. Okay, the guys who were suggesting Tema, great guys. So that's it with the slides. We'll be just moving to the attendance part. Any questions, guys? We have uh, 3 minutes for questions. Any of the questions, if you can ask. Sir, to access some system, it requires specific IP. Then how attack can be done? Then you need to spoof that IP or spoof that MAC address. Then only you can access if there is a filtering based on IP or MAC address. Any other site for practicing? You can practicing. I think Twitter is the best. The community keeps posting OSINT challenges on Twitter. Haha, Nandlal, you were correct. Okay. Like, sir, IP required to gain access. Yes, it is true that for learning red teaming, we should have knowledge, basic knowledge in blue teaming, or without having knowledge in blue teaming, we can start red teaming. I don't think little knowledge, little knowledge of blue teaming. Basically, you need to know what is blue teaming. Just that. I don't think any more knowledge of blue teaming you need to have in order to move into red teaming. Okay, guys. We'll move with questions. But before attendance, Shubhrajit will be joining us for a talk. Over to you, Shubhrajit.
Hi guys. I hope the session was quite of interesting and good, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed it well. Nice. I have followed up through the sessions. The content was super interesting, and obviously Rishabh had to explain it so well. Although isn't is a fun content. With that, I have some news for you all. We are hosting some internship programs, and we have a seat of 10 people. All right. So the internship program is all about cloud security engineering. We have seats of 10 people, and the limited time duration is 1.5 months. In cloud security engineering, the basic internship certificate that is required is of Google Professional Google Certified Cloud Security Engineer. Everything we are providing, it just you guys need to register, and also who are willing to be a part of this internship can contact us on a Discord channel right after this session. You guys can raise up a doubt in general chat or in doubt support channel, and also can ask about this internship as well. The internship program is all about cloud security engineering, and also there is a limited seat of 10 people, and the duration of this internship period is 1.5 months. Since this internship program is already running, it was running from in the month of January, and it is going to be ending by June. So by then we also have it's online. It's of course, Mayank, it's online. We have a seats of 10 people. Those are willing to come on board with this internship can raise a doubt support, can raise a questions in general chat also. You'll be receiving all the details along with it. Cool. What if you don't have certifications? Everything is all about certification. The thing we'll be providing is all about certifications. Every details you want to know about this internship, you'll be getting it in Discord. Just ping up there. We'll be providing everything. And just a broad overview that I had to give this is this internship free. Arshan, as usual, I said everything will be received over the Discord in your personal chats. So yeah. All right. Ending up with the sessions. So I guess everyone enjoyed it. Willing to come up for the next sessions, everyone. Even also the next session is also very interesting. It's properly hands-on labs. Make sure you guys make your VMs ready. I hope Rishabh, you told them about the image installation in VM, the Linux image that they need to install, right? Everybody knows
No,
about VM, है ना?
VM can be
VMs
installed
are
by them
okay.
only.
Yeah, Rishabh, carry on.
Yeah, guys, VMs are very easy to install, so you can manage that VM installation, or I can show you that how to install a Kali VM, basic Kali VM. You have to just wait. Let me show you how to install a Kali VM.
Guys, session code will be received after just 2 minutes. Just some important talks. I hope you guys got the link, but even though the session code will be received after 2 minutes in this session only. So just please be with it. All right. By then, he's showing how to install the Kali Linux. So get it done because tomorrow you all will be working on Kali Linux. All right. So yeah,
Okay, guys. First of all, you need to head to the Kali Linux web page and just click the download button here and just install the virtual machine. Don't go with installer images because they are more hectic to install. So just go with install a VMware client or VirtualBox, and whichever you install, download the specific image from here. Like I will go from VMware for VMware because I have VMware installed, and then you will get a zip file, 7-zip file. You can extract that. Uh, Wait, I'll show. WSL is a bit unstable. Yes, WSL is a bit unstable, right? I'll show. I'll just share my full screen. Okay, I'll just show my VMware. Guys, you can head over to the folders, File Explorer, and the downloads. You need to extract, oh, sorry, you need to extract this VMware and just click on this VM virtual machine configuration file. Double click on this and automatically you will be directed to the VMware and your machine is ready to work with. And just click on the machine and start. This is all you need to do to get started with Kali Linux. Yes. So we'll moving on ahead with the attendance part. These are the QR and the session code here. Just scan the QR. You will be presented with a form, Google form, and fill that form with the session code, and you will mark your attendance after by doing that. Also, for anybody who cannot scan the QR code, the session code, not the session code, the form link is in the Discord channel itself, in the attendance channel. Meanwhile, I can answer questions if you guys any.
guys, those who are willing for the questions, MCQs, practice questions for like, can we leave after submitting? Manish, yeah. Those who are opting for questions, they can move up to Discord Bootcamp Task channel. All the questions will be posted up here as a poll. Make sure you guys do it. That is just basically to revise everything about this session. So it is kind of important to revise it, of course. So make sure you move up to the Bootcamp Task channel and look for the quizzes and polls. By then, we are hoping to meet you on the next session. By then, please fill up the attendance and make sure you're done, ready with it. Goodbye, guys.
Guys, make sure you fill the form and leave the meeting. If you have any doubts related to the form or any problems, you can raise a question in the help desk channel on the Discord server. Ajay, Amit Pathak, Chandrika, guys, are you any are you facing any issues in filling the form? You can message in the chat if you are facing any issues. Guys, we'll be ending this meeting in 4 minutes. Fill the form fast. Chandrika, Tampa, Yash,